I have no
Actually,
clue.
is your camera doing, bro? Why is
I
it two
use
of
the
you?
camera for Zoom. Hang on.
Dude, I thought it was another guy.
Why is it?
What the fuck? Let me just keep clicking button. Maybe we'll fix it. It's like random. Oh, there we go. Wait. What?
You had to click
I
a
did
button?
nothing. I just no.
I don't know why my camera like sucks at picking up color. Like, why does it like legitimately make me gray? Like, okay, guys, thank you for coming to the July birthday palooza. So love her.
I barely know it.
Hey guys, the first question I want to actually ask is, what is Havak's first name? Also, I'm counting points, and the winner gets a very special reward. So actually try.
Wait,
Where's Kyle from?
Taiwan.
Yeah, I'll give it to
Why is
you.
my question so easy, bro?
Well, because okay, your Discord name has your entire name, bro. Also, is it that easy? I don't know. Because the right answer actually would have been China. So
China. People's Republic of China. It's not what he said. It's different.
Okay, yeah, Nathan gets a point for that one.
Woo!
Vincent, you get Nathan 1 point for answering wrong, actually. So speaking of China, I want to talk about the Ming Dynasty. Okay, so who here knows anything about the Ming Dynasty?
Not transition into the Chinese historical lesson again. I don't know.
Okay, that's perfect. How about you, Kai? Do you know a lot about the Ming Dynasty? Because if you do, you might be a little bit, you might be cheating.
I wouldn't say a lot, but like, I know some stuff.
What the Yuan Dynasty did was interesting. You know, they named the dynasty after just like a random word in Chinese. Like it's like a nice word, so they chose it. Honestly, I don't know why. It's probably because they're Mongols and they wanted to life as Chinese. But previous dynasties before would just choose the name. So they actually do something new here, and actually the Ming Dynasty follows this because they just choose a nice word too instead of like a name. So they choose this word called the Ming. Okay, so what does this character mean? A, strength, or B, bright, rice, C for rice, or D, future.
I think it's C because I wanted to pick C because it's funny.
I mean,
Go C for
if you
Nathan.
kind of know Chinese, is this cheating? Like,
I mean, yeah, kind
That's
of,
cheating.
but it's okay. I mean, okay, Nathan already has like a 5-point lead against all you guys, so I feel like you guys need this anyways.
because like
Dude,
it's like simple for
what does the
sound.
point even do?
I don't know.
Okay, Havak, what's your answer? Havak, what's your answer?
B.
Okay, yeah. Kyle and Vincent are correct
Yeah, I mean like.
for bright.
You got it, yeah.
That's 1 point for them. But don't worry, there's gonna be a lot more questions. Don't worry. So, yeah, it's bright. They just want to symbolize alignment, blah blah blah. Money's just like LARPing. So let's back up. You know, I ran out of time for the slide, so let's just skip it. But basically, there's like this guy named Zhu Yanzhang. He's like a monk, and he's like the guy who like kind of leads. He wins. He's like he wins. I don't know, something like that. I ran out of time. I don't want to research this anymore. But basically, what he does is he's the first emperor of the Ming. Okay, and he's like a little bit anxious that you know officials are gonna just eventually plot against him and other bad stuff. So what he does is slimes out his officials and dismantles the prime minister. And so like with that, like a lot of important posts go gone too. And you know this is okay. Yeah, consolidates power to himself. You know, I feel like a very Chinese move. You know, they're doing this all the way back into Ming. But this is not necessarily bad if the emperor is always competent. So when he takes a throne, he writes a classic on how he defeats the Mongols. And it's a classic because it's not actually a classic. This is like the 15th century, but he calls it a classic to like sound more legit. And he names it the Fire Dragon Manual. Okay, so what is the weaponry he credits? A, artillery, landmines, and guns. B, this is just a trick question. He wrote about spirituality. C, drones, or D, chemical warfare.
I think it's D. Chemical warfare.
Okay. Vincent?
What's the fire dragon? How do you say it in Chinese?
No, you don't get to know that. You don't get to know that. You don't get to know
Deadlock?
that.
I think
Did the
I
pop-up
think,
not show
bro.
up?
You
You
make it up.
I loaded up Deadlock to see if it would pop up.
I guess
and you get
B.
mad at me.
None of you guys got it right.
Mm.
Oh,
It was A. It was A. Artillery,
I
landmines,
was
and
trying to
guns.
guess.
Yeah. This is examples of that. That's artillery. That's like a fucking bomb. Like remember, guys, China invented gunpowder, and like it's kind of like a myth they didn't use it in
I
war.
was gonna guess that. They also invented spirituality, dude. They're always
Yeah,
saying
that
this
is
shit,
true.
dude.
But come on, he had to win against the Mongols. That's gonna take more than prayers, right? Like he's gonna have to act like weapons. So yeah, it was A. No, none of you guys got that right. So I guess moving on. The Hongwu Emperor sets up his capital in Nanjing, and he's actually the only Ming Emperor buried there. And he wanted to establish Chineseness, right? Because the Mongols were ruling for so long, he's got to reestablish Chineseness. So basically, you're not gonna have any more Mongol names. You're gonna wear Chinese clothes. And okay, it sounds like a little bit like xenophobia, but it wasn't necessarily that, because, for example, the Hui ethnic group was established during the Ming. And you also got it, I'll explain that. So, what was the religion of this group, the Hui? A, Islam, B, for Buddhism, C, for Christianity, D, for Taoism. I wish Islam started with A, because that would have been really nice.
B.
I think I'm gonna go B.
I just be a guesser, dude.
Okay. Kyle?
D.
Okay. Kyle?
A.
Yeah. Kyle's correct. Islam. Can you believe that?
Really?
Yeah, Islam. Good way.
Okay.
So also, on a day like a temple opened, he grabbed an axe and just axed 2 monks at the inauguration.
Cool.
So yeah, there's still tension, of course, but in terms of actually trying to spread the beliefs, Christians and Buddhists were the most on top of that. And Catholics learn Chinese just do that. So they were really dedicated to their cause. See, this tolerated is that they were allowed to hold government positions. Can you believe that? We have Mamdani in New York, and bro, he's low-key under fire half the things he said. Can you believe that China had Muslims in government already in the Ming dynasty? And there's actually a very famous one that you probably learned about, okay? Zheng He, the Voyager guy, if you remember from world history. He's a Muslim. So you might be thinking, what is this DEI hire, bro? There's no way a Muslim is leading my naval expeditions. But think about why he might have chosen the Yongle Emperor, one a new emperor now. Think about why the Yongle Emperor might have chosen. Hint, think about his path. And on that, from all of the 7 voyages, which area did Zheng He not reach? Okay, so we got, what is today A? What is today Indonesia? B, the Strait of Hormuz.
Australia.
Yeah,
Okay.
Australia.
Yeah, actually, I should have Kyrie answer last. I just realized. I should have Kyrie answer last. Yeah, everyone can change the answer. Everyone gets a point for this one. You're right. It's Australia. It's Australia. So yeah, he doesn't go to Australia. So him being a Muslim might actually be good, because he was going to the Middle East. He was going to Africa, so he probably knew a little bit of Arabic. He probably knew some Persian, so he could actually probably relate to these people. So it's actually not a bad idea. Is the Voyager guy. The Ming thought was the Qilin, which is a mythical Chinese creature. So what was the actual animal Zheng He brought back that made him think it was the Qilin? And there's a picture of a Qilin on the
Is that a
right.
picture of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So A, a lion, B, a Komodo dragon, C, a giraffe, or D, a zebra.
I'm gonna go with lion.
Okay.
I'm gonna go giraffe.
Okay.
If I saw in that shit, I'll be like, what the fuck is that?
Okay. Kyle? Giraffe.
Yo,
They thought it was a giraffe.
think about that shit. Like,
Here's
what the
a
hell is that
painting.
thing?
Ming Dynasty painting of it. They somehow thought this was that. I mean, I don't know. They thought so. But
I would be so fucking confused if someone just showed me a giraffe for the first time and said yeah, this shit
yeah. W empathy.
ChatGPT, get me an image of a dragon.
I mean, giraffe looks more realistic than, not unrealistic than.
it's a freaking
than a corn cookie.
ungodly meat pillar, dude. Like what?
One of the reasons the voyages probably happened too is because the Yongle Emperor, he got the throne by killing his nephew. And Chinese history is funny, how people killing each other all the time, but
Always
even with this, people were not happy with that. So he kind of had to prove himself a little bit. So that's why he probably wants to do these big ass expensive voyages. So, and one of the things you see is and okay, going back to the Yongle Emperor. Once again, like I said, he wasn't very popular because he killed his nephew to get the throne. So one of the things he does is he gives more power to eunuchs. This is foreshadowing. And yeah, Kyle spoiled earlier, but you guys didn't hear. Zheng He is also a eunuch. So he's a eunuch and a Muslim. Bro is he's got all the disabilities. So yeah. So okay, so penis power, right? So eunuchs have a lot of power in
It's
the
called Muslim disability.
Oh shit. My bad. Let's move on. Okay. So So yeah, so eunuchs have a lot of power because the emperor didn't really want to trust officials because the officials didn't like him because he killed his own nephew. So, what position or embassy did the eunuchs not lead? A. Design of the Forbidden City. B. The naval expeditions. Oh, I kind of spoiled that already. C. Surveilling, spying, and policing. Or D. Confucian rituals.
I look, you don't know.
The last one, D.
Okay. Vincent?
That was also my guess. I mean, that seems like
What, you think because he's white, he doesn't
they
know?
definitely would. They definitely would do that. They definitely would do that.
Yeah,
Like, they want to keep staying
I was
power.
thinking that, like, A.
Probably
No,
B.
no, no, no,
I
no,
guess
no,
B.
no, 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 no.
Okay. B? I just told you Jung Ho was a eunuch.
D. I think.
Okay, yeah. And once again, Kyle and Nathan are right. So
They're not going to lead that. Like,
They're
I
not
feel
gonna
like
lead-
taking control to sit with perfect stamps the number one way to stay in power. What the hell?
yeah, you're right. But like, I think there's like one of the things that's like it's like so engraved with like Chinese is like it's like too official. Like even then, like yeah, maybe don't let the eunuchs have that. So they did. So one of the lead architects was a Vietnamese eunuch for the Forbidden City. The naval expeditions, Jung Ho was a eunuch, and C, they set up like a whole eunuch like spy thing called the Eastern Depot, but like it's like kind of meme because they're really bad at the job.
Is that how they translate it?
So they're like really ass at the jobs and they're completely corrupt, which is ironic because like the whole point of them was to defeat corruption. But yeah, no, they would just like kill random innocent civilians. So, like they're like a meme because like it's like if you see them like you're just gonna disappear and no one's ever gonna know what happened to you and it's not good. They kind of just suck. But we in Beijing now, so yeah, as you might know, the Forbidden City is in Beijing because the Yongle Emperor moves to Beijing once again because like he needs to prove himself. He killed his nephew. He's kind of ass. He's kind of weird. So he's doing a bunch of random things to like try and prove himself. So he builds a Forbidden City in Beijing. That's the new capital. And to be fair, stuff is kind of going smooth though. Nothing can go entirely wrong except the Mongols are back, which you kind of can expect. You kind of move to like the northern border with the Mongols. Also, I forgot to mention, fun fact, during the Hongwu Emperor's reign, the first emperor of the Ming Dynasty, he like routinely made rounds into Mongol territory just to, like slime out a couple of Mongols. Like I would say like maybe like weekly, he was like sending like small troops just to go into the Mongol territory, just kill a few of them because he just really wanted to make sure the Mongols went back. And I think they kind of like started stopped relaxing that, and now the Mongols are back and they're kind of mad. So they crossed into Ming territory in the north. So want a new emperor now. Yeah, the Yongle, yeah, fuck that guy. Want the Zhengtong emperor now. So what does this dude decide to do? The Ming is in the Mongols are in Ming territory. Does he personally arrive to attack them? Does he send a diplomat to cede territory in agreement? Does he just kill his wife for it? No, he just wants to fucking kill his wife. Or does he do nothing?
He does that. Like they be doing that. Like they be doing that.
Okay.
I'm gonna go C.
Okay, we got 2 C's. How about you, Hirak? Okay, we got 3 C's. Okay, how about you, Kyle? Now you guys all know if you're wrong or not.
Bro. Do I have to choose D now?
No, you don't.
It's A, I think.
Correct. Kyle is
Fine, wow.
correct. It's A. He personally arrives to attack them.
Oh man.
What kind of logic would you choose?
Yeah, that kind of makes
Yeah,
sense.
I mean, it's kind of stupid, but once again, I think like the eunuchs were like saying, this is what you got to do, and he's listening to them. So not a really good idea because
Yeah.
he goes
like-
in with an army.
It's like you're trying to ask a girl out, and then all your friends are like, "Yeah, you got it, bro. You got it, bro."
Yeah, that's pretty much what the eunuchs are doing. I mean, yeah. You can imagine what not having a penis does to a man. So, at the fort of Tumu, he arrives to meet the Mongols, and he immediately gets kidnapped back to Mongolia. Holy Maduro play, bro. So now we have the Chinese emperor in Mongol territory. And so, of course, they're going to hold him ransom, right? Give us land, probably some of your hot women too. And China's officials are kind of screwed because, like, literally, like, bro, the emperor is in Mongol territory. Like, this is insane. So, what did they decide to do? A, negotiate, compromise, anything. Just give us back our lovely emperor. B, they amass a huge army and go to war. C, the Ming Dynasty just immediately falls apart. Like, this is it. This is where it all falls apart. Or D, they just did nothing.
I'm gonna go D also. They're probably just like whatever, man.
Okay.
It is what it is, and
Yeah.
they're just like
Yeah. Okay, how about you, Kyle? What do you think? Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, Nathan and Vincent are right.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's go. Yeah, if that was me, like whatever, man.
Yeah,
Like,
but like they
could've
mainly, but like okay,
like,
I
put
kind of
those together.
oversimplified though. Okay, they didn't go to war though. You said B. I said you didn't. They didn't go to war. Well,
That is going to war though.
no, it's not. Okay,
Yo,
So-
Kyle's taking it out, man.
so
You really
basically,
don't like that, man. Come on.
they basically do
Bad
nothing. Okay,
question.
they
Bad
no, they basically do nothing though. They leave the emperor in Mongolia, bro. So this official named Yu Qian, he pretty much just said like, yeah, it's not worth to do anything. So they just appoint a new emperor and move on. And you know, this kind of stun locks the Mongols because like this is the emperor, right? Like they can really just move on like that. So what did the Mongols decide to do? Just release the emperor alive, amass a huge Mongolian army and go to war, declare themselves the actual China now, or nothing.
New Mongol city is John
Okay.
Mongol. Yeah, new guy. He's the emperor, yeah.
They're not giving it
Joining us
away.
now.
It is B, right?
No, it's not. Harak is right.
You know,
They just released the dude alive. So the emperor. Yeah, I know,
Why did you
right?
do that?
I know, right? So
Are
So-
we talking about the same thing?
sure, bro.
Did you
So-
read the right
The
history?
The once kidnapped emperor. Yes, I did, bro. The once kidnapped emperor, he's just released. Okay, they just let him go back to China. So he walks back into Beijing and he sees the new emperor.
Oh, yeah, no, I
He's like,
remember.
what the fuck is this, bro? So the officials immediately place him under house arrest because they're like, oh god, what do we do now? How is he back? Why did the Mongols come back? So what do the Chinese officials decide to do now? A, slime out the once kidnapped emperor.
I think it's A.
Yeah, this time's him out.
B,
This time's
become
him
the
out.
first dynasty to have two emperors. C,
This
let the
time's him out.
gods decide, or whatever that means. Or D, they just decide not to do nothing.
I'm gonna go with A. Champ.
They have the one that they appointed when he was kidnapped, and also
I mean,
kidnapped.
like, are they both at the same level, or is one
Sure,
like
bro.
actually have no
Sure,
power?
sure, bro. Yeah, sure, bro. Same level.
At the same time?
Yeah, at the same time. Okay. Kyle's right. Kind of.
Damn.
Okay. Yeah. I excited for the question.
Like,
I excited. Shut up, Kyle. So, okay, they didn't necessarily do nothing, but before they could do anything, a bunch of eunuchs revolt. You know, the eunuchs like the old emperor, right? He gave him so much power, so they killed a new one.
Right.
And so once kidnapped, he just comes back.
Oh.
He's back. And of course, the first thing, or maybe not the first thing, but one of the first things he does is just immediately kill Yu Chen, the guy who just sold him out. Like, I mean, yeah, bro, frick you. So, what did they decide to do so that this would surely never happen again? A, they expand and build out the Great Wall crazy style. B, they declare war on Mongolia. C, they stop the eunuchs, because, I think they're just kind of stupid. I think they've been doing wrong things all the time. Or D, they do
They
nothing.
don't do anything. They don't do shit.
I'm
I
gonna
think
go
they could
D.
pick that even more than an answer.
Yeah, unfortunately, Kyle's right. So, they built out the
dude.
Great Wall crazy style. That
It's
is like the
always the Great
thing.
Wall, bro.
It's like
It's
the
always the
northern.
Great Wall.
Yeah, and I mean,
It's always the
but
damn
it's not
shit.
actually. This is not really the only thing to do. They also they start selling government positions to increase the defense fund, which might be a bad. Which I don't know. It is definitely a bad idea, but they just really want to have more money, so they just start selling government positions. So yeah, at the end, there's actually 150 years after this, but we don't really got time for that. So
Right. This is the main.
please choose one. I don't know what happened to Karen. Yeah, so that was it. That was it. Actually, I don't even know who won. I mean, probably Kyle, but
Wow, whatever. Just give it to him, dude. He needs it, man. I don't know.
yeah, Kyle, you need it, bro.
Open skin like a swipe on the line, dude.
Alright, here we go. So, first, this is the setup. You're walking to the hamburger store. It's a spring evening. And then you get a phone call from John Pork. He invites you to a crazy party. Will you attend?
Kyle.
I mean, looks like a decent guy, so like RSVP, right?
Have you not seen John Pork? He's a pig.
I have some.
Alright, Harak. You've RSVP'd for the party, but you have to bring something. Do you want to bring potato chips or beer? This mysterious man approaches you. He asks if you have a minute. You don't have one. Do you hear him out anyway? Brayden.
Yeah, I hear him out.
Okay.
Is he saying it in like what's the tone?
It's a little threatening.
I think I think we're into that, right, guys? Let's go.
Yeah,
You want to go in?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
let's go into
Are you sure? Kyle?
let's just go
Okay.
into his back room.
You got the
man.
missing person ended! Yay!
Wow, that might be the worst
Okay,
ending.
let's do
Good
it
job,
again.
guys. Yeah, the grandma won. She died.
She died, unfortunately.
Why did I?
Why not? He believes you. Express the condolences and
Let's just hang out at home and goon at you.
okay. You're recuperating at home when the doorbell rings. Do you want to answer the doorbell?
Of course.
You open the
Don't
door.
don't be rude.
You should not have done that.
Yeah.
You got the missing person
Again?
ending.
Is this the only ending?
no, there's more endings. There's more
You
endings.
guys are noticing a pattern,
I
guys.
just use this one a lot because it made me laugh in class. Okay. Do you want to go visit your ex? Or wait, do you want to go to the party or want to go visit your ex?
Visit your ex.
Wait,
Visit my ex.
Okay.
Visit my ex.
We're going to your ex's house. You forget you were at your ex's house. You become deeply lost in the woods.
Bro,
You
this
got
is
the
the
missing
only
person ending.
That's the only.
No, we'll do one more. We'll do one more. Okay.
Good locking, guys.
Who is it? Is it Harak again? Time to find John Pork. You find him on the. What do you say, Harak?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Left.
Left?
Left? Just the normal one?
No, you don't want to say I want you?
You have a very scintillating conversation. He recommends trying the sugar cookies he brought. Do you want to try them, Brayden?
I just want to say I want you.
Okay.
Oh,
You have a long and messy talk discussing your retraction to him and the ethics of the relationship. You conclude the feelings are mutual. You're very embarrassed. Do you want to drink alcohol, Vincent, or do you want to go home?
Let's just go home.
Too
You should have
sad.
done that. You got the missing person ending. It's all the
Wait,
missing person.
we
ending.
said-
That's the
we
whole.
said
it all
no?
leads to this.
Oh.
Yeah, yes or no, it doesn't matter. It all leads to the missing person ending.
it
so
is.
it's funny.
It is really
So I
funny.
just made it all go out. Also, this is Jonah, by the way, Brayden. if you
Yeah,
know.
yeah. I know. I did. I recognize that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I asked if can I use this picture of you from a person?
Using my entrepreneur
To
class.
Wendy's. Jeez.
Bro, you know who was in my entrepreneur class?
Ooh.
Did anyone else make a presentation? If you didn't make one, you have to take off your clothes. That was the rules.
Can we still take off our clothes?
I was gonna
We
make a
don't have-
presentation.
Twist it up,